The explosion blew off the back left section of the vehicle, right through the gas tank. And I was sitting right above the gas tank, so I was covered in gasoline, covered in blood.
I wasn't feeling well at the time. I started throwing up and everything.
The first 24 hours was really about just trying to save his life. There were some indications that there were potentially something going on with his leg.
I joined the Marines right out of high school. I was deployed to Afghanistan, and I made it about 6 months into my first tour, and we went to a local marketplace and we hit a 200-pound IED along the way. At the spot, my right leg was traumatically amputated. I mean, I just saw shredded flesh. They tell you, your life flashes before your eyes. It's true.
They've never experienced someone 7 years old with blood clots in their main artery going into his leg. His feet were starting to turn really dark and his toes were starting to turn black. Me and my wife discussed it and we decided to go ahead and amputate.
I was born with this limb and I love it.
The Wounded Warrior amputee softball teams exist is to try to inspire a nation. And I've been able to be a part of 3 kids camps now and touch the lives of 20 kids every year.
2-2-2, help out your infielder. Good job, good job.
I had it in my mind that, when I was 23 years old, I'd be out of the Marine Corps playing baseball or softball in some way, shape, or form. When I was in the hospital, I did have it cross my mind that it was pretty far-fetched to be able to do that. Some of these kids come in with self-confidence issues. They've been called a monster or a robot because they're different, and yet they come in and they're surrounded by 19 other kids who are like them.
Sometimes I feel down that I'm the only one that has a disability, but coming to camp this week has made it a difference and it's made it more fun.
We're all amputees and we don't really care.
I see these kids who didn't ask to get hurt, they didn't sign on the dotted line, say, I'm going to defend my country. They deserve to be kids.
I learned to catch the ball, throw it up in the air, then flip off your glove and then catch it with your hands and then throw it.
It told me keep my elbow up instead of kind of just like a goldfish.
You guys ready for a great, fun, inspirational, exciting night?
The way that the camp is scheduled, we have about 3-4 days of practice, and then tonight is going to be our big game. And they get to play in a stadium, and they get to get their name called out. They get to feel like a major leaguer.
It became very obvious when he was young, at 2, when he picked up his first baseball bat, that he had an incredible passion for baseball. And I just truly believe that God did not give him that passion if he was not going to give him the ability to be able to play the game.
Just being able to attend this camp, I think they're going to be able to tackle any obstacle that comes at them in their lives. They're going to be able to look adversity in the face and laugh at
it. No one wants to, fight for our country and be severely injured. But they're serving our country in a totally different way.
I believe that we will win.
One of the things I wanted to do when I joined the Marine Corps was to get a challenge and to serve other people. And somebody's working at higher powers, but I got to do exactly that.
We all won, good job.
My injury has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. Like, if I knew this was going to be at the end of the rainbow, I'd do it again.